Previously on No Ordinary Family.
I read Litchfield's mind. He was worried that somebody might hurt him if you didn't solve those problems, JJ.
Where am I? Oh, you were dead. I brought you back.
The kid refuses to do the work.
We each have our own ways of getting things done.
Do I need to show you mine?
I might be having a super baby. You know how that usually turns out, right?
Tralcetum is fully integrated with the baby's DNA. We need this baby, and you're going to get it for us.
Dr. Klein?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Mr. Litchfield?
Coming here.
You have something I need, pal.
Shaving cream and antidepressants?
Those equations I gave you, I want the answers to them now.
How about you tell me what it is I'm actually solving? You can't, can you? Because the answers aren't for you, are they?
You don't understand the kind of people that I'm dealing with. They want answers, not excuses.
Then you're just gonna have to solve these equations by yourself. And remember, always show your work, Mr. Litchfield.
The pal boy isn't cooperating.
It was a simple task.
Are you all right, Dr. Kim?
Of the two of us, I'm not the one whose health you should be worried about.
Feeling unwell, Dayton?
Madam Chairman, I just seem to be fighting something.
Yes, I believe it's called obsolescence. A battle which you appear to have lost. Keycard, please.
Are you firing me? Helen, if this is about the delay in solving the equation, let me assure you...
You went easy on the pal boy. Clearly your feelings for his mother have clouded your judgment.
It's a delicate situation.
Yes. Winning over a married woman usually is.
This has nothing to do with Stephanie Powell. Just give me time.
If I had time, I would wait for the little twit your son knocked up to give birth. A baby born with Tralcetum in its DNA would provide all the answers we need to create permanence. But I dislike both children and being patient. So, I have a backup plan.
And what is that?
I'm afraid that information can only be shared with people who still work here. But I assure you, my methods will be far less delicate than yours.
Man, that's crazy. Stalking my kid on the street?
I can handle Litchfield, Dad. The guy's harmless.
Maybe, but what about the people he works for? Mr. Litchfield, I need to speak with you. What have you got JJ mixed up in? Hey, are you hearing me? Mr. Litchfield, I'm speaking to you. Mr. Litchfield?
George, I feel bad just sitting here and doing nothing while you unpack everything for me.
You are doing plenty. You are gestating human life.
Cross your fingers that it's human.
Katie, I know that you're worried, but I want you to know that you're not alone. Consider me your go-to pregnancy guy, okay? I can pick up gallons of Rocky Road for you, or I can get you the jeans with the extra stretchy waistband.
Well, actually, there are some prenatal vitamins waiting for me at Dr. Klein's.
Consider it done.
Oh, you would do that for me?
How's Jim? Hey, buddy. It has to be right this second? Okay, I'll be right over. Jim needs to see me right away. See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, you just couldn't wait to see me again, huh?
Hi, Katie.
Joshua?
School math teacher.
I don't know. Unless... Oh, no. No.
What?
Litchfield, he was working for someone else, forcing JJ to solve these equations. Now Litchfield's dead, and meanwhile, the next person who could be in danger is...
JJ.
Hello?
Oh, thank God. Is JJ there?
Yes, of course. We were just sitting down for dinner, which you're late to, by the way.
All right, Stephanie. Listen to me very carefully.
Oh,
Sorry, I lost you. What was that? The power went out for a second.
Stephanie, whatever you do.
Jim?
Stephanie! The power just went out at my house.
I call her on the cell. You go.
Here we go.
No internet or TV tonight.
God forbid you should pick up a book.
Yeah, it must be that old electrical box. I knew we should have replaced it when we renovated.
Let me go take a look, Mom. Probably just need to reset the breakers.
Thanks, JJ.
It's totally fried. Who the hell are you?
I'm sorry for the shock. My name is Ben. It's nice to meet you, JJ.
I've combed the city. Must have covered every inch. There's no sign of him anywhere.
Well, shouldn't we call the police?
I think you're right. We need help.
How will they help? If this is the same guy who went after Litchfield, we're not dealing with an ordinary kidnapper here.
But why would they want JJ?
No, the question is, who?
I believe I can help you there. I ran a search on Litchfield's cell phone records. Turns out his last call was to Global Tech. And guess who? Dayton King's line.
Start talking!
Jim, Stephanie, what's wrong?
Where's my son? What have you done with him? Answer me!
Jim, easy.
What's wrong with him?
Stephanie, please. I need the trilcetum serum. I don't have any left.
Please, help me and I'll help you.
Serum. Why do you need the serum?
Because it's the only thing that's keeping me alive.
The baby.
I wanted to tell you. I tried to find you. I didn't really know where to look.
Well, the only reason I stayed away is because you said you didn't want me in your life anymore. Yeah.
What the hell is he doing here?
Oh, George.
You want me to get rid of him?
No, it's okay.
Superpowers ain't gonna save you this time.
You're right about that. My powers are gone.
That's exactly what you say to the woman who doesn't want the guy with superpowers.
Listen, Katie. Now that we have this baby coming, we finally have a chance to live a normal life together. I love you.
Trilcetum? We don't know what it'll turn him into.
But he's the only one that knows what happened to JJ. It's worth the risk. Please, just let me do this.
My saving grace.
Dr. King, are you?
Like you? No. I don't have any abilities beyond staying alive. I've been using the serum for 18 years, since I was diagnosed with cancer. They tell me there was no cure, so I created my own. Without a steady stream of trilcetum, my system shuts down. Well, you can only cheat death for so long. That's why when I heard about you, your permanence, I thought if JJ could replicate the formula, then I'd never die.
What have you done with our son?
I was protecting him, but someone found out.
Who?
The person behind Litchfield's death. Behind JJ's kidnapping. Global Tech CEO Helen Burton. She wants permanence as much as I do, but for the wrong reasons.
And you take us to her right now. You promised us you'd help.
I'm a man of my word. I'll help you find your son.
What is this place?
I thought I told you to make him comfortable. Well, he doesn't look comfortable. JJ, is there anything you want? Anything at all? Besides everything I brought him to amuse you.
I need to know why I'm here.
And I need to know why a genius like yourself would hand his maths teacher such a load of rubbish.
My math is perfect. So if they aren't the answers you're looking for, maybe you're asking the wrong questions.
Oh, I've got a question for you. How did your family get permanent superpowers?
I don't know.
I'm going to give you one last chance to come up with the right formula. Let's take him someplace where he can concentrate.
Joshua?
JJ, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Now that I got your back, I'm never gonna let you go.
You're just going to get your stuff. You'll be back in 15 minutes. 20 tops with traffic.
What can I bring you? Pimentos? Popsicles? Well, come on, what do pregnant women usually crave?
I already got everything I wanted.
Be right back.
In all likelihood, your son is being held captive here at the facility in one of these cells.
With a mind like JJ's, he can break out of anything if you give him enough time.
This facility was designed to contain very special prisoners. I'm afraid escape, even for someone like JJ, is just not possible.
And you know that because...
I designed it.
All right, look, there are nearly 80 rooms here. Are they all occupied?
Yes, and security's extremely tight. But perhaps, with your family's abilities, working in concert, well, I think teamwork might be your only chance to save your son's life.
Yeah. We can work together to get JJ out of there.
No, Daphne, you're not going with us.
Why not? It doesn't matter how many doors you smash through or how many guards you can speed past if you don't know where JJ is. Get me close enough and I can hear his thoughts. Or I can get somebody to tell us where they're keeping him. He's my brother and he needs me. This family needs me.
So are you working for them?
No.
Because if they sent you in here to threaten me, or mind control me, or whatever you do, save it. Because I've already told them everything.
JJ, I can't do anything to you. All right? Even if I wanted to.
What are you talking about?
The antidote your mother gave me? It worked. My powers are gone. I'm normal.
Well, then what are you doing in here?
Being punished.
For what? Not screwing over my family even more?
Yes. You're not in the same boat, kid.
Fine. Any ideas on how to get out of here?
Maybe. What is it that they want you to tell them?
They're convinced I can solve some sort of biochemical algorithm on how to keep our powers permanent.
Can you?
Apparently not. And maybe if I figured out how the hell we got our powers, I'd be able to figure out why we've been able to keep them.
Well, maybe I can help you with that.
That's impossible. Sorry, I just don't recall meeting anybody by that name.
Katie Andrews, short brown hair, killer eyes, talks like one of those wind-up dolls with the key.
And you say I saw her last week, huh?
Yes, she told me to come by your office and pick up her prenatal vitamins. This isn't helping, is it?
Well, you know, actually, I did miss a couple of days last week. I got mugged right in my own parking garage. Maybe the covering physician saw her. That's a possibility. Nope, she's not in our system. If Katie Andrews saw an OBGYN, I can assure you it wasn't here.
Thank you.
All right, this is it. Remember, you might have superpowers, but you're not bulletproof. Anybody opens fire, you get behind me.
I'm sorry, but this facility is for authorized personnel only.
But I am authorized. I have a patient inside.
I know who you are, Dr. Powell, and your access has been revoked. This is Alpha 1. I've got...
Put the radio down.
Alpha 1, repeat.
Tell him everything's fine and you made a mistake.
Everything's fine. I made a mistake. Copy that.
Now tell us, where are they keeping J.J. Powell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My brother. You people took him. Now where is he?
I don't know. Daphne, stop. There's enough time. Find him ourselves. Let's go. Ladies, after you. What's behind door number 3? Stop right there! Don't move!
Can you stop us any bullets?
Not from all directions.
5 seconds to hit the floor.
Put your gun down.
Little girl, you say one more word and it'll be your last.
Stop, Daphne.
On the ground.
Listen, take me. Let them go.
It's not gonna happen. 3.
Jim?
Steph.
2. 1.
That was new. Let's go.
Amazing, aren't they? They honestly believe they're going to find that boy. I hate to be the one to disappoint them. Disappoint them.
Katie said your family developed your powers after the plane crash in South America.
Yeah, basically.
What did the plane look like? You remember?
It was small, silver, had like 6 seats and propellers. But my mom and Katie already analyzed the crash site. Nothing in the area would explain how we got that plant in our system.
Well, maybe I can. Your mom chartered a Global Tech plane for your tour last summer, but the pilot wasn't supposed to have any passengers. Went against protocol to make a few extra bucks. This plane was a runner. Used to transport trosetum samples from South America to Pacific Bay. I loaded a shipment into the cargo hold the same day Katie said that your plane crashed. So when the engines blew, your family would have inhaled a large amount of trosetum in the fire.
Inhalation? You really think that that's the key to permanence?
I don't know, but maybe it's something that you hadn't taken into account. So how's Katie doing?
I don't know. My mom said something about the first trimester being a little rough.
What did you say?
What? About Katie's pregnancy? You didn't know?
We gotta get out of here.
This way. King said the holding cells are on the opposite end of the facility.
That's fine, but this place is huge. It could be anywhere.
Come on. Did you take my son? Where is my son? You tell me now!
I pray JJ is safe.
Don't worry, Stephanie. I'm gonna find him.
I'm gonna find a way out.
Everything's gonna be fine.
What is it?
Cover your mouth, Daphne. Cover your mouth.
Sweet dreams.
Daphne, honey, wake up.
Dr. Powell. We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Helen Burton. I'm a big fan of the work you've done for my company.
Where's Jim?
Your husband's fine. He's resting. And if you're wondering, I gave your daughter a mild sedative just so that she doesn't do something clever like make my men shoot at me.
You don't know who you're dealing with. When Jim finds out what you've done,
Do nothing. I took the precaution of dosing him with Synoxate. As you know, that renders him quite powerless.
What do you want from me?
You. What could I possibly want from you? Now, your son, on the other hand, is quite a different story. JJ, come in, love.
JJ! No! No!
Well, that was a heartwarming moment. I need some answers, JJ. No, this is my fault. It's my fault. I obviously haven't given you proper motivation, so I'm going to make this easy for you. You give me the answers I need, or your sister dies.
You know, I never let myself dream you would come back. But if I had, this is exactly what it would have looked like.
Son of a bitch. Hey, listen. I know that Joshua's close, so I need you to be cool. Can you be cool?
Historically speaking, it's not my strong suit.
Look, I just went to go see your friend Dr. Klein, and there's one small problem. He's never met you.
What?
That's exactly what I said until I pulled up surveillance video of Dr. Klein being knocked out by that nut job shapeshifter Victoria just moments before you were supposedly examined. Look, I know that we thought that Victoria was dead, but what if she's not? What if she's pretending to be Joshua?
Yes, Dr. Powell, those are disappointing findings.
Okay, listen, I'm on my way. Until then, be careful.
Is everything okay at work?
You know, I don't want to talk about work. Work is stressful. You know what I keep thinking about? The night you asked me to marry you. Tell me that story.
No, it's all kind of foggy.
Foggy like the weather at the beach the night you proposed?
Yeah. Exactly like that.
I'm running out of patience, Jim.
I have told you everything I know, I swear.
And somehow I still don't believe you.
JJ, please! I'm sorry, I just can't think, okay? Stress overstimulates the hippocampus. My glucocorticoid receptors haven't been this saturated since the plane crash. Oh my God. Look, I know why your powers are permanent. Please, just let my family go and I will tell you everything you want to know. I promise.
Oh, JJ, I will. I will let them all go.
Okay. You've been mixing the trilcetum with epinephrine. Synthetic adrenaline. But what you needed was real adrenaline. Now, the serum wasn't wrong. The circumstances were. Look, in moments of extreme stress, like life and death, like a plane crash, the receptors in the hippocampus are wide open. And the trilcetum can be absorbed enough for its effects to become permanent. So please.
Thank you, JJ. You've been most helpful. Give me 10 seconds, then put a bullet in each of them.
No!
Are you hurt?
We're fine. But Jim, I need to find him. That woman, she took away his powers.
I'll find Jim. She's probably heading to her helicopter. You're the only one fast enough to stop her.
No, I need to know Jim's okay.
Stephanie, Helen Burton has 80 criminals waiting to be injected. Once she knows how to make their powers permanent, she'll sell their services to the highest bidder.
Jim is still...
I'll find Jim. You save the world.
What are you doing here?
After all we've been through, you still have to ask. Joshua, you're my son. I'll always protect you.
I don't know what to say.
Say thank you, then go find Katie. I believe you have a family of your own to protect.
Thanks, Dad.
If you don't let me out of here, so help me God.
I'm glad to see you're still standing.
Where's Stephanie? Where are the kids?
They're all fine. You, on the other hand, you're a good man, Jim. A hero. Which will make it that much more difficult for me to tell Stephanie that I was too late. That the guards got to you before I could.
You really think a bullet can hurt me?
Without your powers, I'm gonna say yes. You're just an ordinary man now, Jim.
Don't worry. I promise I'll take good care of Stephanie.
She's getting away.
And the prisoners. She's gonna turn them permanent. That was her plan all along.
We have no way of stopping her.
Unless we get the antidote that you tested on Joshua.
No, JJ, that didn't work.
Tell that to Joshua. The guy doesn't have powers anymore.
Okay, well, I have more of the antidote back at the lab. Dr. King will know where she took them. Just have to find your father first. Stay here, okay? Where's Jim? Dr. King, please. Where's my husband?
He was shot. One of the guards. He didn't make it. Stephanie, I'm so sorry.
So, I'm having this terrible pregnancy craving. I need to identify a singular food source to stimulate all of my taste buds simultaneously.
Come on, stay here, Katie. I've missed you. Come on.
Just going to the food court at the mall.
I said no, you're not going anywhere. I'll make you a snack here.
I know you're not, Joshua.
Your friend George tell you that?
I didn't need him to. Nobody can replace Joshua. Isn't that the way that you feel, too?
There are two ways that we can do this. One, you come with me now and I guarantee the safety of your baby. Or, well, I don't think you want to hear the other way.
Joshua,
please. It's me that you love. That baby that she's carrying, it was supposed to be ours. For me, it still can be.
Just because you can change how you look doesn't mean you can change who you are. I would never love you. Never.
Joshua, help me. I think my water just broke.
Just get out of here. Go! You okay? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm here now.
Got you, girl.
Mom? Mom, what's going on? Where's Dad?
I need to see him.
Don't do that to yourself. You need to get the children out of here now. I'll take you all home. I'll stay with you as long as you need.
Hey! Get the hell away from my family!
Dad! You're alive! Dr. King said you were shot.
I was. A word of advice? When you shoot a man and leave him for dead, you better be sure his kryptonite hasn't worn off.
Stephanie, please. I did it for you. For us.
You shot my husband for us?
I've loved you since the first moment I met you, and I know you share the same feelings for me.
Stay the hell away from her. Stay away from all of us, or I will kill you.
You'll kill me? It's a bold prediction. Good luck trying to kill a man who can't die.
Just breathe through it.
No, it's too soon.
It's gonna be all right.
No, the baby's not viable yet. I'll never make it.
Listen, I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere ever again, okay? So whatever happens, we're gonna get through this together, okay? You understand? All right. You're doing good. Breathe.
It's coming.
Just breathe.
So set him?
Gotta even the playing field somehow, Jimbo. and tilt that field just a wee bit in my favor.
Dayton, stop!
You're better off without it, Steph. Trust me. He drags you down. Always did. He just can't keep up with you.
Stop me, push him. I can't! He's not letting me!
Steph! Grab the kids and get out of here!
No, he's right. You and the children don't need to see this. Seems like I can do everything your family can do, only better.
The antidote. It's the only chance.
Stop it. It's enough. Listen to me. Dayton, you were right. I do care about you. And maybe I hadn't realized it until you finally said something. So just please don't hurt Jim. So we can be together. Finally.
Stephanie. I'm disappointed.
Dayton, you're not thinking clearly. Oh, the serum you've taken it's affected you.
You've broken my heart for the last time.
Dr. King!
The antidote. It's negating the trosetum's effect. The cancer's taking over all at once.
Come on. Okay.
He's just too little. He didn't have enough time. Can you look at him?
No, I can't.
No, look at him.
Oh my god.
Do you have to muck everything up?
I didn't have a choice. I had to leave. Joshua came back. He wanted nothing to do with me. He only cared about her and the baby.
But thankfully, I don't need either of them anymore. I know the secret to permanence.
Really? What is it?
Just get on that plane. You'll enjoy this trip.
Hey, back in line. Let's go.
No, you got it wrong. I'm not one of them. I'm an aviator.
That's a new one.
I wonder where George is.
It's probably on the way over.
Well, you can help us celebrate. Our son's back home safe. Katie just had a healthy baby boy.
And there are 80 supers out in the world unaccounted for. About time, George.
James Powell,
Yeah?
Special Agent Hawkins, NSA. There's been an incident. There was a private aircraft flying over the Shasta Cascade region in Northern California. At 8:17 p.m., for reasons unknown, the aircraft suddenly began to lose altitude. There were 80 passengers on board.
80 people.
When the aircraft crashed near a reservoir east of Reading, oddly, no bodies were recovered from the wreckage.
It's horrible, but why do you think any of this has to do with us?
Because it has recently come to our attention that the four of you are no ordinary family. And these were no ordinary passengers. Mr. and Mrs. Pell, the government needs your family's help.